Morning had adventured very quickly. The pups woke up leaving their pup house, heading to the lookout. Besides Chase, who still had his mind about the account of that mysterious pup last night, Chase shook his head and took his mind off. He walked into the lookout following the other pups. Ryder was filling up the pup bowls with food as they walked in. "Good morning, pups," Ryder said before getting tackled to the ground by the pups. "Morning, Ryder." The pups soon got off their leader and went to eat their food. Everything was quiet for a while until Marshall spoke up. "Chase, you look tired. Everything is okay?" Marshall asked. "Yeah, everything's fine. I just had a rough night," Chase answered. "Chase, if you want to go back to your pup house and sleep, you can," Ryder assured as he began to petting the pup. No, it's fine," Chase reassured. "Do you have a nightmare or something?" "No," Chase asked. "It's okay to have nightmares." "It's okay to have nightmares," Ryder assured with the pups gathering around him. No, it's not that. It's just Chase thought about how they would act if he told them about last night. "Just forget about it. I'm fine," Chase said to Ryder and the pups. "You wouldn't believe me even if I told you," Chase mumbled under his breath. "Alright, well, I'm gonna go fix some things in the garage. I'll call your pups if anything happens," Ryder said before leaving. The pups went off to their own thing, except for Sky, who decided to stay with Chase, who was lying down not sure what to do. "Do you want to go play with the pups? Don't you?" "Why would you want to stay with me?" Chase asked. "Well, because I want to know what's wrong with you." Sky walking up to Chase lying down next to him. "Did it have something to do with last night?" Sky asked. The shepherd sighed and looked away from Sky. "I don't want to talk about it, Sky. I just want to sleep for a while," Chase said as he began to stand up. "Oh, okay. Do you want me to walk over you to the pup house?" Sky asked. Chase chuckled at this. "No, it's fine. Thanks anyways," Chase said as he left the lookout and went into his pup house. The shepherd entered his pup house an entire manner. Nearly falling over the process, he got comfortable and started to slumber off. Sky was playing with the pups, but wasn't paying that much attention due to the fact that she was consistently thinking about Chase. "Watch out, Sky!" Until she was hit. Ahead by a frisbee, which knocked her out of her train her thoughts. "Sorry," Marshall yelled out to the pup. Sky didn't respond and gave a nod. Marshall indicated that she's fine. "Hey, Sky, are you alright? We kind of lost you there for a second before that frisbee hits you," Suma asked the air cereal pup with a slight worry to his voice. "I'm fine, Zuma. You don't have to worry about me. I just got kind of worried about Chase," Sky said at the last sentence. Sky said with that last sentence quickly, but the chocolate lavender hurt her. "Look, we know much you care about Chase, like we agreed earlier. we should just wait until he was comfortable to talk to us. If he doesn't want to talk to us about whatever is going on with him, then we'll bring it up. I didn't want to do that. Hopefully, he doesn't give us that choice, but knowing Chase, he will look, I'm going to keep playing with the pups. How about you just take a walk around the lookout and think about it without the risk of getting hit with a frisbee? Zuma smiled at the pup. Okay, well, thanks, Zuma. Sky smiled back. Anytime, Zuma said as he went back to the pups. Sky did what the water pup told her to do, believe it or not, but it was actually helping out. She was strolling around for a lookout until she was called out by Ryder. Hey, Sky, what are you doing? Ryder asked. Oh, I was just taking a stroll around the lookout. Zuma suggested that I should, Sky answered. Worried about Chase, right? We all are. I don't see you like this. Come here. I'm going to tell you something that this has to be between us. It's about Chase, gather. Ryder guessed it. For the Avester pup to come to the garage. The second Sky heard a bit about the chase, she was immediately ran inside the garage. Ryder closed the garage, and once a pup entered to sit down, gesturing Sky to sit down with him. So, what is it? Ryder? Sky asked anxiously. Okay, Sky, I need your promise to just keep this between us. No one else besides Marshall. What I'm about to tell you is very personal to the point that Chase has lost his temper if he found out, Ryder said with a serious tone. You got it, Ryder. I won't tell a soul, Sky exclaimed. Ryder took a deep breath and began to explain. Okay, well, it was around the time that I first got Chase. I was struggling with the loss of my father one day. One of his friends stopped by the house and had Chase in his hand. He figured that it would help me to cope, and he did. After some months of spending time with Chase, he told me that he was different. He was a different pup. He's a bad pup. He stole things and hurt people out of greed. He didn't know why any better until he was met with a pup named Isaac, who think I'm changing him for the better, Ryder finished explaining. Sky took everything in that Ryder explained to her. Sky knew the harsh truth that Chase was a criminal before he met Ryder. He just had to figure out how to help him without him expecting that she knows. I'm sorry, Ryder. I didn't know about your father. Sky went up to the boy and nuzzled him. That doesn't explain that much. That doesn't explain that much about Chase. Did before your dad's friend found him. Sky explained. I know. But there's a boundaries that shouldn't be crossed, Sky. Chase Pass is one of them. Remember that, Sky assured. You're right. I'm sorry, Ryder. I just so much care about him. Sky stopped herself as a Ryder smirked at the pup. Ryder continued to chuckle at the pup. I know. You care so much about him. But when the time comes, he'll tell you. Ryder petted the Vetzer pup, making her better. Go play with the pups. I need to finish things here, Ryder said. Okay, Ryder. Sky left the garage, leaving the boy to tinker with the pup with his pup pad. Sky wasn't done yet. Sure, she was satisfied with her answer. Evident feeling sorry in the process, but didn't really explain too much about Chase. Was before. To force it on a pup, but she'll, if it lead her no other choice. After some time walking around the lookout, she finally had a solution that might help. Warming up to Chase more personally, have him tell her about his past. Very simple. Sky thought an idea was scummy, to say the least, but it was a better idea than I could have thought of. She still remembered Ryder's words carefully. His past isn't a boundary to cross. Chase woke up and coughing and water in the process after catching his breath. The pup looked around and caught his surroundings. He was somewhere. He just didn't know exactly where. The pup got off and shook his water off him, feeling much better. He placed his paw around his collar and still had a pendant on him. Thankfully, it didn't come off while the pup was unconscious. As the pup walked through the distant forest, he heard cars blaring nearby. He followed the noise and everything started to fade out, leaving the pup to wonder what's going on. Chase walked out of his pup house feeling refreshed from his sleep, but also confess Ryder's dream. It's a flashback, but incomplete. As he walked out of his pep house, Sky approached him using her plan to figure out what's bugging Chase. Hi, Chase. Do you feel better now? Sky asked when opposite him. Yeah, I'm actually feeling better. I guess I just needed some sleep. Chase slightly chuckled. Sky giggle made her move. So, Chase, would you like to go out for a walk with me? Sky asked. Chase's heart stopped for a moment. Did his crutch really ask him to go on a walk? Just the two of them? Just the two of them? Chase couldn't find his answer as he looked around at Sky. Oh boy. Chase couldn't find his answer as he looked at Sky, whose tail stopped wagging. If you don't want it to, then that's okay. Sky stated. No. I would like to go out for a walk for you. Chase finally answered. Sky smiled in a delight that she walked away with Chase, bringing that he would follow her. Are you coming? Sky giggled. Yeah, but what about our gear? Should we bring it with us in case something happens? Chase asked. Relax, Chase. Nothing's going to happen. Sky assured. As Chase got in his rig, Sky hopping with him. Since Chase was a sizable pup, Sky could have fit right in the rig. Once that kept pressing Sky's though. Why did Sky all of a sudden want to spend time with him? It could be that she wants to admit her feelings, or it could be something else. Sky Chase assured the first thought. After some times, the two pups finally made it to the park, where they would begin to spend time with each other. They both hop out of the rig and Sky touched Chase's muzzle. Tagger it! Sky began to run away from the pup. Oh, you can't outrun with me, Sky. Chase yelled out as he went after the obstinate cockapoo. I'm gonna get you, Sky. The two chase each other until Chase used an old tactic he did on Sky some time ago. Sky realized she wasn't being chased anymore. Where did she go? Chase asked herself. Chase sneaked above her on a slide and pounced on her, tagging her nose. Looks like you're it, Chase smiled as he ran from the pup. Chase had an upper hand to give Sky a daze and a pounce on her, giving him time to hide from the pup. He didn't hear Sky at all calling him out, trying to find him. Everything was just quiet. This gave the pup an unnerving feeling, like he's being watched. The pup started to frantically look around and was starting to hyperventilate. Until a paw touched him, catching him by surprise and putting him into the defensive position. Whoa, Chase! Well, Chase, calm down, it's just me. Sky was scared by the sight of Chase ready to attack. His teeth were baring his claws out. He was ready for anything. Chase calmed down as he saw Sky. Sorry about that, Sky. I just got worried for a second. Chase apologized. It's okay. I was wondering if you could like to go out for a walk on the beach next. Sky asked. Yeah. That sounds fine, Chase said with a slight worry. The pup calmed down at the threat of the Sky tag on him. The pup calmed down after Sky tagged his nose again. You're right next time, Sky giggled. The two made it to the beach and watched the waves together, taking in the beautiful sight. Sky took his opportunity to nuzzle up against Chase, caught him by surprise. This caused a serious German shepherd to blush as he looked puzzled. Like he's puzzled. At the sudden sight, he realized he can mess things up if he tries anything. So he decided to nuzzle her back. Chase's worries soon went away as the two continued to nuzzle each other. Sky was the only pup that made him feel this way. A calmer, more laid-back Chase. It's so pretty. Sky admired the view. The two started to lean their muzzles closer to each other. This is a nice spot, isn't it? Until one of them stopped themselves. Chase was the one who stopped himself from kissing Sky. What's wrong? Sky asked, low in her ears. It's just Chase sighed. It's nothing. It's just what you ask. What, about the spot? It's a nice spot, Chase, Sky defended. I know, but the exact way you said it reminded me of something. Chase was getting close to opening up to Sky. Remind you of what? Sky asked, tilting her head. Chase sighed, knowing that he would have tell some pups sooner or later. About what, and what better than the pup who's been worrying about him all day? Last night when you asked me if I saw something up by the tree, I did I deny it. When in reality, I did see something. I saw a pup, and when I approach it, he's gone. He came up behind me. He said that those were exact words to me. Chase explained, putting the sky on edge. We spoke, and he left. I guess that's why I needed some more sleep. Chase didn't want to explain more. What did speak about this pup? Sky asked. It's nothing. It's over now. Just forget about it. We should go back. They'll probably wonder where we are. Chase left the Avatar pup to herself, hoping that she would follow behind, and she did. Ebian, not in a good mood. She hoped that she get more out of the chase, and also hope that they could spend more time together. But it's over. The two made it to the chase rig, and as they were driving away, it's a great divine eyeing them from the far. As the two came back to the lookout, and they hove out of Chase rig, and Sky walked away, feeling down and noticed this and called the pup's name. Sky, wait, he called out, which caught her attention. I'm sorry about earlier. Hope things are fine between us. Chase hoped as he scratched his ear. Yeah, everything is fine, Chase, Sky said with a rather non-optimistic tune as she walked away into the lookout, where the other pups were recently leaving Chase alone. How an unfortunate tune of the events. Wouldn't say so, officer, the elegant pup remarked. Why are you here? Are you spying on me? Chase asked. Heavens no, I just know a lot of things. About a lot of things, Pup said. I guess that's one way of saying it. What do you want? Oh, nothing, my dear boy. I just stopped by to tell you that all of us will be honest with you, even those closer. The pup walked away from Chase. That applies you and them. The pup smirked. Chase stood against as the pup walked away. He knew that the last part regarding him. He wasn't told any of his pups about his past. But what did he mean by them? Chase wondered. If the pups were hiding something from him, either way, he was going to find out if they were hiding from him.